Breaking news. President Donald Trump says transgender people won't be allowed to serve in the United States military in, quote, any capacity. Officials in Michigan say people from outside Flint appear to be loading up on free bottled water. Plus, a new study finds 87% of former football players have brain disease. And the Fireflies will be serving up more than strikes. Hello, and thank you for joining us from the ABC Columbia studio. I'm Kimberly Davis. Here are your trending headlines for Wednesday, July 26. President Donald Trump tweeted that transgender people will not be able to serve in the military, and we'll have more on this breaking news on abccolumbia.com. Free water has been available to residents living in Flint, Michigan since the fall of 2014 after the city's water was deemed undrinkable after it became contaminated when Flint switched from the Detroit water system to the Flint River as a cost-cutting move. But now, as Cameron Riddle explains, some non-residents are taking the free bottled water meant for Flint.
In Flint, picking up free bottles of water multiple times a month has become a way of life. For more than 2 years, Flint residents have depended on bottled water for drinking, cooking, and bathing after the city's water supply became tainted with lead. But now state police say people from outside the city are coming in town and taking advantage of free water that should be for Flint residents affected by the water crisis.
That's not right. That's not right at all.
Residents we talked to said it feels like a slap in the face to know that people who don't really need bottled water are taking it from people who are forced to use it.
It is a slap in the face, on the butt, and everywhere else you could slap me at.
State police say 21,000 cases of water are given out in Flint every day, an increase from last year's average, which didn't peak until August, leading police to believe that water is leaving the city already facing hard times.
It's already hard enough for us in Flint, but yes, it makes it really hard. People don't want to help nobody, you know, especially if they know that people are taking advantage.
As it stands right now, when you come to a Flint distribution center to pick up water, you don't have to show your ID. All you do is give them your address, but with all of the recent controversy that has come up, that soon may change. Some Flint residents say taking water from them is the same as stealing in a city where clean water could be currency.
Absolutely. Absolutely. To hear you say that, I just instantly got angry. You know, why take away from us? You see us struggling here with a little bit of resources that are going to be cut off within a couple of months. And you come in and take away from us. You've got water at home. You know, bring a case of water. Don't take a case of water.
That was Cameron Riddle reporting. Now to a troubling study about the risk of brain injury in football. Researchers finding that among the brains of 111 former NFL players donated to science, nearly all showed signs of brain disease known as CTE. ABC's Paula Ferris is here with the details.
This morning, an unprecedented new study raising red flags, suggesting CTE could be more common in football than once believed. The numbers are staggering. The American Medical Association studied the brains of 202 deceased football players from all levels who had shown signs of CTE when they were alive. 87% had the disease, and among former NFL players, all but one had the disease.
Essentially, this says it's a problem for football. It's a problem at all levels, at high school and above. And we need to now look for ways to detect it in living people, and most importantly, to treat it in living people.
This new research coming just 7 months after the NFL finalized a nearly $1 billion class action lawsuit by former players who claim they suffered traumatic brain injuries during their careers. The roster of deceased players who suffered from CTE, including Frank Gifford and Dave Duerson and Junior Seau, who both committed suicide. The NFL telling ABC News it's tackling the situation both on the field and off by supporting scientific research and advancing progress in the prevention and treatment of head injuries, a sentiment NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell expressed to Robin last year.
We've had 40 different rule changes that are all designed on making the game safer. We've invested in equipment changes. We're seeing safety changes to the turf, which I think will help on impacts, including head impacts on the turf.
Thanks, Paula. Don't be surprised if you see a few flies tomorrow at the Clemson Road Bojangles. 6 Columbia Fireflies baseball players will ditch their gloves for an apron. During lunch hours on Thursday, customers visiting the Bojangles, located at 2800 Clemson Road, will be served by the players and will also receive a ticket offered to an upcoming game. Join us for news, weather, sports, and more on air, online, and on the ABC Columbia mobile app. I'm Kimberly Davis. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, and thanks for watching.